Hello, you're with Calling All Stations, and today I just want to give you a short sort of vlog style update about Calling All Stations, the website. I did promise I was going to do that in a couple of videos ago. Thank you, by the way, to everyone who's watched some of my new stuff, the little short I did out in Colchester, and the experience on the night tube, which I do actually want to do a follow-up video for, because there's a few things I didn't talk about in that. Thanks for watching, and thanks for the comments that you're providing on that. On to callingallstations.co.uk, the website. This is where sort of everything began, me talking about my model railways, and then it sort of ballooned into just a forum and a platform for me to talk about railways in general. Now, it's changed sort of guise a number of times over the years. It started off as a very simple blog, and then it kind of ballooned a little bit as I started to add more things to Calling All Stations. And the last incarnation, which has been going quite a long time, I called it the red incarnation of Calling All Stations. It was designed to look like a magazine. The problem with the old site was I needed quite a lot of time to craft these well-formatted posts. Sort of the things I'm talking about are the weekly posts that I used to do, and they just used to take too long to format and too long to edit. Then I tried the monthly version of that, and that was taking even longer to edit, surprisingly, because I had to sort of write kind of more of a lengthy bit of prose with those. And to be honest, that's sort of what made me stop doing posts on the website, was the monthly reviews, because they just didn't work for me, and I was like, I just don't have the motivation to write all these posts. If it takes long and it's laborious, that's when you stop enjoying it. I don't want to let the website lapse, because I did build up quite a good readership, and I was getting sort of about 100 people visiting the website every week, and that hasn't really dropped away, even though I haven't been updating it. So I still need to maintain people visiting the site and reasons for people to keep coming back. The main reason really behind it all is I need to be motivated to update it more, and I think I would be more motivated if I can just post quick pictures, quick galleries, things I've been doing. The other reason I've moved towards YouTube is because I wasn't actually getting much feedback on the website. So even though I was getting good statistics, I don't really know where those statistics come from. They could just be bots or something. They might not be actual real people clicking on the links for the right reasons, whereas YouTube tends to give you viewer figures when people have actually watched the video through to a certain extent. On YouTube, I'm getting loads of comments, and I seem to be doing fairly well with the railway. People seem to be liking the model railway and some of the other things I've been doing. So that's been really encouraging, and I've been making more things because I know people are thinking, yeah, oh yeah, well done, I like that. And that's really good with the model railway community, as I said, on YouTube. So hopefully I'm trying to get that to spill over onto the website, so I know which things people like and which things to focus on to develop in the future for you guys. And that's basically what I'm doing, is just I want to talk about railways with people, and I want to do that on as many different forums as possible, and the best way to do that is to get feedback. So let's see how this new website is looking then. As I said, I wanted to completely simplify Calling All Stations. I felt it was very complicated, and people weren't finding the posts as well as I thought they were going to when I first designed the original website. The first thing I want to talk about is the menu structure, and that's something that people always commented and saying, the menu structure is too complicated and I can't find the things that you used to do. And I was always really surprised about that, because I thought the menu structure was quite easy and simple and kind of made sense. But I've completely done away with that now, and I've just got this kind of categories area, which completely shows all the various different things that I do and have done on Calling All Stations. So you've got Heritage Railway stuff, you've got posts about the London Underground, lots of those. Then you've got all the stuff that I've done on my layouts, the old Lancaster Junction layout, and now the Woodford Wells stuff, those are obviously videos now, but they're all still under that category. So hopefully people are going to be able to find things a little easier from that menu, rather than having everything buried in sort of fold down and pop out icons and links. The next thing I want to talk about is the new theme that I've chosen for Calling All Stations. And the really good thing about this theme is post types are categorized with these nice little icons, which I quite like, and it helps people navigate, or helps me to navigate at least. So this one's sort of a sticky pin saying, hello, by the way, the website's changing. Do bear with me if things aren't in the right place yet. In fact, you're probably watching this video from this area as we speak. Then you've got specific icons for audio, certain ones for links, images, and if we go back a little further, then you can click on these and you can just get to videos, and there's the stuff that I've just done on the Night Tube. You've got the stuff that I've just done out at Colchester. So that's hopefully going to be a slightly easier way to navigate around Calling All Stations. You can click on just videos and flick through the YouTube channel this way if you so wanted to. And I think that's a slightly better way of getting around than sort of burying everything in a menu. The other thing I've done is I've moved some of these things, or I will be moving rather, some of these things up until this little sort of menu pop-out bar. Again, I'm trying to be reluctant to recreate the old menu of sorts, but this will sort of help people navigate, certainly on mobile platforms. And again, you've got links to videos, galleries, and there will be images, audio, etc. They'll all come under there. And then you've just got a nice and easy way to find social links. Thank you, WordPress, for showing me that, as I was forgetting what this button did. So you've got my YouTube channel, my Twitter, Flickr, interestingly, which I don't often sort of talk about really, but there's a lot of stuff on there about heritage railways, trips on trains, all that kind of stuff. There are a lot of personal photos from holidays as well. It is still public, but it's worth having there, so to link to some of those heritage railways and things like that. And there's the RSS feed if anybody's still using RSS, but you can get to it there. There are a few things that I'm still experimenting with. This little cogwheel brings down this sort of recent articles, things I follow, and my Twitter. Not quite sure about that. That may change in the long run, but that's basically where I'm going with Calling All Stations. I'm trying to make it easier to navigate and also easier and more attractive for me to post things. That was a big problem with the original site, was it kind of lended itself to long, well-crafted magazine style posts rather than sort of short, sharp, here's a link, here's a picture, here's a gallery, which I think a blog should be more like. So I hope you enjoy the new website and keep checking back. There's going to be a lot of stuff happening with it. Got a couple of announcements coming up actually this week about it. So keep checking back, keep subscribing to the YouTube channel. As always, the comments have been fantastic and really encouraging, and that's why I'm doing this, is because the feedback's been really good. So yeah, keep subscribing, and don't forget to check back on www.callingallstations.co.uk. See you guys soon.